So hi guys, uh, here we gonna learn about how to calculate returns. In that returns, we are going to learn about absolute returns and CAGR. And MCAP is slightly different from returns. So let's learn a little more about this type of returns. And the first one is goes with absolute returns, and this is a return that you trade or invest as generated in absolute term. That means the amount that is generated from that is generated by investing by trading. That's called absolute return. And the formula for that is a selling price divided by buying price minus 1 into 100. That means that means the rate at which you sell the share and the rate at which you buy a share minus 1 into 100, that could be given as absolute returns. And let move for this for example for this absolute returns. Example for the absolute returns is if I buy a share of a ABC company at 303 rupees, and if I sell that same share of that ABC company at 3550 rupees, and we have to calculate we gonna learn how to calculate the absolute return for this type of questions or this type of situations. And we have to add first selling price and divided by buying price. That could be 3030 minus 1 into total into 100. That gives 0.1716 into 100. That going to be as 17.16 percentage, as it's called it's absolute returns. It's absolute returns. And let's move for the next topic. CAGR is nothing but compound annual growth rate. CAGR is nothing but compound annual growth rate. And the formula for that is a selling price divided by buying price. That means the price at which you sell the share and the price at which you buy the share into one by number of years that you hold that share. Number of years that you hold that share into minus 1. The whole into whole minus 1. The whole minus 1 into 100, that gives as a percentage into whole into 100, that gives as a percentage. And if you for example the example for the compound annual growth returns is, if I buy a share of a ABC company at 3030 rupees, and if I sell that same price same share at same share at 3550 for if I hold that for a 2 years of a period. If I hold that share for a 2 years of a period, then I sell, and then I sell it for 3550. Here we gonna learn how to calculate the CAGR for this kind of situations. If there is a selling price 3550 divided by and the buying price 3030 into 1 by number of years, total number of years holding a shares is 2 years. And 0.11716 into 0.1716 into 0.1716 into 100, that gives us a 8.20 percentage for a 2 years as a CAGR. This called a CAGR. And let's move for the next topic. Here we will learn that what's the difference between absolute returns and CAGR. That's a compound annual growth rate. Absolute rate absolute return that gives that valid for that's valid or that help to calculate the returns for a period of 1 year or less than 1 year, for 6 months or 2 months or 3 months. This is absolute return for the period for less than 1 year or less than a year. And the CAGR is for the holding period that could be a multiple years over an year. This is and CAGR is used for the holding period or the share that you hold for a long term. That could be a multiple year or over an year. That could be calculated by the CAGR. And let's move for the and for example calculate CAGR for for example calculate CAGR for 6 months 6 month for the same question as we done in previous question. By calculating if I CAGR for the 6 month is 3550 divided by as a selling price and 3030 as a buying price into one by that could be a number of years. This and this is written as a number of year, and that's why it's written in 1 by 2 and minus 1 as it is, and into 100. You see by calculating it gives as 0.17 in 0.1716 into 2 into 100, and that gives as a 34% of returns. This gives as a 34% of return, 34.32% as a return. This is a CAGR for 6 months. And let's move for the next topic. And the last one is MCAP. That means market capitalization or market capital, that abbreviated as market cap or MCAP. MCAP is nothing but the total number of shares that you hold in a ABC company, and into the price per share, that's called as a MCAP or market capitalization. For example, if I buy shares if I buy 100 shares of a ABC company at 250 rupees per share, then now we should calculate now we should how to calculate that in MCAP for this time this kind of a situation. MCAP is nothing but a total number of shares into the price per share, that is called MCAP, in which here is 100 shares, that is the total number of shares is 100 into, and 250 per share, that into 250, that is 25,000 as a MCAP.